Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the lore of League of Legends. In this episode, I'm going to be continuing on with the Freljord champions, but more specifically, the second of the three tribe leaders who wish to unite with the Freljord in their own image. I am of course talking about Lissandra the Ice Witch. Enjoy. Centuries ago, Lissandra betrayed her tribe to evil creatures known only as the Frozen Watchers, in return for the promise of great power to be bestowed upon her. This was the last day that warm blood would run through the veins of this woman. With the combined might of her corrupted tribespeople and the Watchers, Lissandra swept forth across the ancient lands of Freljord like a terrible blizzard, crushing anything and anyone in her path. With her empire spreading, the land around her became infected with sudden cold and ice that choked the land of life. When the Watchers were defeated by Avarosa and her iceborn horde, Lissandra was forced to retreat. She did not lose faith, however, and swore that she would prepare the world for their inevitable return. Over the centuries, Lissandra has worked to purge all knowledge of the Watchers from the world. Using her magic to masquerade in human form, she has disguised herself as various seers and elders over the ages, and over this period of time, she has rewritten the ancient stories of Freljord, changing the history of its people. In this day and age, the retellings of the Watchers are seen as children's bedtime stories. But while she has accomplished this massive feat, she has failed to acquire one piece in her elaborate plan: an army. Lissandra soon set her sights on the noble Frostguard tribe. She knew that corrupting them would take centuries, and so she began her greatest deception yet. In a bold move, she murdered and stole the identity of the tribe's leader. With her high position secured, she slowly began to warp and twist the proud tribe's traditions. But this wouldn't last forever. With the passing of years, her body began to grow old, and thus she faked her own death and murdered her successor in order to steal her identity. Lissandra claimed the throne and title of Ice Dervish. Lissandra had the ideal of uniting the Freljord under a single banner for her own agenda, and thus stunned the crowds gathered at her coronation by swearing fealty to another of Freljord's three princesses, Ashe. Upon Quinn's visit to Freljord, she questioned Lissandra about her alliance with the Avarosan leader, only to receive very little in response from the seemingly well-spoken and elegant woman. With a little investigation, Quinn and Valor discovered something terrible within the Frostguard tribe's walls, and upon making their escape, were pursued by Lissandra in her true form. It was clear to Quinn that Lissandra was hiding something, and a hidden agenda was in place. But with the world still seeing the tribe as a noble and peaceful people that guards against creatures such as the Ice Witch, it would prove very difficult to reveal that the people of the Frostguard actually serve under her for the impending return of the Watchers. Lissandra fights now on the fields of justice, awaiting patiently and knowing that on that day, the nations of Runeterra will fall and the world will be reborn in ice. And that's all I've got for you this time around. Let me know what you thought of the video by hitting that like button and leaving your feedback in the comments section below this video. If you've missed any of the episodes so far, you can go back and check that's all that's been done by hitting the annotation at the top of the screen, which will take you to the playlist. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, I'll see you next time.